Hey, web swingers and fellow collectors, thought I would show you the footage that I recorded at Funko Hollywood last month in July when I made my way down there. This is my Insomniac Spider-Man Lego here, and I am taking him out. Not an official Lego, but still, let's go on this trip. First, we see Gladiator Hulk. That is cool. I am Groot. That is ridiculously cool. I have been here before. It's probably like my fourth or fifth time here, and each time I want to walk out with that Spider-Man. Somehow, some way, gotta pick up the Spider-Man. Absolutely cool. Take a look at the store here. This is just the front entrance here. Plenty of more to see in the store. One of the first things that we see here is plenty of Superman. The new movie is out in theaters. If you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend seeing it. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the movie below. And if you've picked up any of these, take a look into Wakanda right here. And of course, the first thing I see is some Spider-Man comic book art pops. We see the different ones here. It is actually fun to see these in person, as I do own a lot of them. If you are interested in any of these, feel free to pause and take a look at what is available. Definitely need this one here. And of course, we see more of the Marvel pops here from, different. Actually, this is the Infinity Saga, so from movies and covers comics. We have Killmonger up here, Rocket Raccoon. Actually, really cool to see these in person. Groot again. I am Groot. Seriously, never gets old to say. Mickey up there. Captain America. This place is absolutely huge, and it's filled with a lot of cool stuff. We get to see this Thanos set up here. It's like almost every spot is like a picture-worthy moment. Yondu up here. And this is the Marvel section here, so again, feel free to pause if there's anything that you're looking for. Fantastic Four is in theaters. Let me know if you guys saw that movie, if you liked it. I did enjoy it. That and Superman were both really good movies, I thought, in my opinion. And of course, we have the famous Star-Lord. Who? You might be asking. Looking to see some more Marvel pops here. Deadpool in particular. Now you'll notice that there are a lot of exclusives that Funko has here at their store, and that's other retailer exclusives that they have here. You're able to buy those online wherever those exclusives are being sold at, but it's pretty cool to see these all in person, all in one place actually. So if I didn't have a lot of these, it would be really dangerous because I'd want to buy almost any and everything. So of course, can't always do that, but it really is so tempting when there's so much quality stuff out there that Funko has. And of course, taking Spider-Man to see the Spider-Man display. Seriously, this is like, as we see him swing across, we see Carnage, Eddie Brock. Like I said, we see some exclusives over here. This one does have a chase. I'm just going to hop and see if there is one of those here. More of them here. The symbiote, kind of half and half. Pretty cool. Interesting. No chase. Didn't notice that this one does not have the Funko exclusive. I'll make sure to put that back correctly. The symbiote suit is always an amazing pop to see. So awesome to see in person, and just knowing that I have a lot of these is really cool. And also, like, oh my gosh, I kind of do have a lot of Spider-Man themed Funkos. Again, this guy definitely going to come home with me. Need to add this to the collection. One of the latest additions to the comic book art line. And yes, there's so many. It's so hard to choose if you don't have any. It really is not just a simple, I'm just going to stop in and take a look, because there's so many different licenses that Funko has. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, amazing show, loved it. And we see some older exclusive that Funko are getting back in stock. So like this one here was a Funko Shop exclusive. So when Spider-Man No Way Home came out, so nice to see that here. These were Target exclusives from Target Con a couple years ago. We have Across the Spider-Verse, and we have some of the Blacklight Funkos, which are really cool. It's cool to see they have a little section here. Why is Gamora? All the way up there. Some Disney items here. And then we'll step into the world of Harry Potter. Pretty neat. Like I said, everyone's out here taking photos and pictures like this. Pretty cool. There is seriously so much, and if you ever have the chance to stop out over here, I would highly recommend it, and definitely leave enough time for you to walk through the store without any rush or anything like that, because there's a lot to go through, and you definitely want to take your time to make sure that you're able to see everything. Take a look up here. Okay, that is pretty cool. And the section just keeps on going. See our friends here from Hogwarts. Pretty cool, and it would be a pretty fun picture to take if you are into the world of Harry Potter. And like I said, this is just one section. The next section we are going to see is the Hall of Justice and the Justice League. Super cool. Daily Planet up over there. Very cool to see these classic characters in their form here. Look at that. We see some Smallville pops. That is really cool. Again, some more Superman pops. And the shelves just keep on going with more DC characters, which is awesome to see. There really is something for everyone here. Take a look at Supes, Batman, and Robin. Let's take a look over here. Some more Batman pops. Hot Topic exclusive Harley Quinn. This Batman, so cool. I would definitely love to have that in the collection, no doubt. See some of Batman from 1989 here. This line is also super cool. Yeah, that's amazing there. So let's go ahead and keep on moving, and that's some pretty cool lighting there. Some more Batman here. See some Tinkerbell over here. Know a lot of Tinkerbell fans, and looks like Elsa trying to build a snowman. Pretty cool to see this Disney princess stuff here. Snow White. And feel free to take a look at the wall here as we continue going on. Yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff that is around here, and it's just awesome to see. They definitely did a good job of showing off various licenses that they have here. Dragon Ball Z wall. Look at all that. That is so cool. The fact that that is rotating is crazy cool. Have some Mondo vinyls here. Take a little look to see what they got. Looks like some Yu-Gi-Oh characters. Some Pokemon characters also. What a cool wall. You guys have any of these Pokemon? How many of them have you caught? Take a look and see Sonic here. Pac-Man up above. That is so cool. Take a look at the wrestling pops that we have here. There are plenty of them. Classic wrestlers here and some of today's current generation. Some legends here. Shawn Michaels is one of my greatest of all times, no doubt. That Sweet Chin music was amazing to see. All right, let's take a look over here. It looks like Funko actually has some exclusives that had just come out the weekend that I was there for Anime Con, I believe. Funko shop. Take a look at some of these that were out here. Trying to think of which one was out at the time that I was looking for. Oh, yes, I remember. Godzilla -1. I do have a unboxing and review for that one. If you are interested in that, feel free to take a look at that. We see Freddy here, and oh, we see Darth Vader. That's pretty cool. I think this is a Funko Hollywood exclusive, actually. Don't know how many of you know what MTV is and when MTV actually played music videos back in the day. These are pretty cool. Ooh, and the Biddyverse. Okay. Yes, so I'm definitely going to come over here because I do need to add the Spider-Man Biddy Pops to my collection, and I have to record a separate video of the ones that I do have. The chases are actually out and you can see what they are, and I know for sure I need the one. Yep, I need the one with big time Spider-Man here in the stealth suit, so I'm definitely going to make sure to buy that. But these are so cool. I've always said that I was worried when they would make these Spider-Man Biddy Bops because I would need them all, and yeah, I definitely did buy them all. So needed this chase here. So those are definitely going to be coming with me. Then excited to get over here to this section to see what Star Wars pops are in stock. And there are plenty of them, and see the Star Wars area. But I wanted to show you a little bit more of this anime section. Didn't really get to take a good look at it the first time around. So let me go around and show you what is here. Are there any of these properties that you guys are interested in? Do you guys have any of these? Very curious. Admittedly, I have not seen too many of these shows, but have a basic understanding of the characters. But yeah, if you guys were to recommend where should I start in watching any of these shows, a bit of a loaded question, but would love to hear what you guys' tips and advice are to getting into any of these shows. I know they have huge fan bases, and just love that there's something out there for everyone when it comes to what Funko makes, and just glad to see that everybody is able to get some stuff. No doubt. All right. Take a look here. Rick and Morty. Ooh, can't wait to see that Tyrannosaurus up over there. But yeah, Funko has a lot of cool stuff here, and a lot of cool displays that just really stand out, and it really feels like you're going into a different section and almost into a different world as you step into each different set piece here. Take a look over here. Aha, pretty cool. Last season of Stranger Things is going to be coming out in a few months. Are you guys excited for that? Admittedly, I am behind on the show. I think I left off around season 3, so I have a little bit of time to catch up. Pennywise here. That's pretty cool. Nice, neat little effect there. City of Derby. We see Freddy here. Very cool. Some of the fusion pops here. No, I have that Megan before. This is kind of like the horror section, I guess they would call it. Chucky. Cocaine Bear. That was a really fun movie, actually. Pretty sure I have that exclusive. Whoa. See, literally need to look up everywhere because there's something that they have everywhere. Some more from it. Dexter above also. Ghostface. I know plenty of Ghostface and Scream fans. Terrifier. Okay, this is pretty cool. I am actually a huge fan of the Saw franchise, so when I found out that we're going to be getting a new Jigsaw, I was like, this is cool. Some Ted Lasso pops here. There he is. Was wondering where he was. All right, this is pretty cool. Like I said, gotta look up. That is so fun. That is so creepy. Back to some more Star Wars and see our good friends there. Pretty cool. I really need a Spider-Man that this big. That'd be pretty cool. As big as that Vader there. Hopefully I speak that into existence, because I would definitely buy that. But so much Star Wars here. Hello there, Mr. Fett. Who really did shoot first? Scooby-Doo. Pretty cool. We had some, what was this line called? Ad icons, I think. Pretty sure that's what it was called. Feel free to correct me if I am wrong. Hello, Captain. I love the refrigerator for these Funko soda cans. That's such an amazing display. Barbie there. Chester Cheeto. Hello. Some Nickelodeon Funko Pops here. Patrick, Fairly Odd Parents. SpongeBob. Invader Zim. And the walls just keep on going. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So cool. He-Man, some Martians here. And seriously, the place just keeps on going. We have How to Train Your Dragon here for all those How to Train Your Dragon fans out there. Got to see the movie, the first one actually, animated, and the live action one, and instantly became a fan. I definitely should have seen that movie much sooner, but no time like the present. And we get to see more here and here. What a cute carousel that we have here. And again, these are, what a display for these here. Jack in the Box, that's amazing. Barney here. Know several Barney fans. Shout out to those Barney fans. What? Kool-Aid? Oh, yeah. He even has it there. She's breaking through the wall. That's too good. Good on you there, Funko. I was really excited to see these Mighty Morphin Power Rangers from the movie. I was actually hoping that they would have the other 3 Tommy Oliver pops that would be releasing. Definitely made sure to pick those up elsewhere, but very cool to see these here. I did see that movie in theaters, so dating myself a little bit, but super awesome to see in person. And we get to step in the world of Toy Story here, which is super cool. These characters are fun, excited to actually watch it again in theaters for the first time with the 30th year anniversary that's coming up. Buzz flying up over there. A little bit of what Andy's room would look like. And that Rex. Rex is probably my favorite character from Toy Story, so I'd love to have that huge Rex too. And this is the area where you can actually pop yourself and make your own custom pop, which is super cool. Does take a little bit of time, but it is fun and super well worth it. Definitely would recommend it if you are there. Take a look at what they have for Jurassic World. Jurassic World Rebirth just came out this summer. Did you guys like it? Did you guys get to see it? I did pick up these pops, and there is another video of me unboxing the pops that came out with Jurassic World Rebirth, and actually there's some classic Jurassic Park here. Take a look over here and we see our Godzilla pop, some from the latest Godzilla movie that came out a couple of years ago, and we have the classic 1984 Godzilla here. There was a chase for this one, which was almost like a burning Godzilla sort of type color. I do have it in the collection actually. Maybe I'll make a separate video showing that one off, but just peeking to see if there is a chase here, and doesn't look like there is, but you never know unless you check. So, been waiting to get to here and see this giant Tyrannosaurus Rex here. That would be super cool to have. Don't have any space for it, but would still want it for sure. We have some Disney, classic Disney Funko Pops here. Take a look at Jack Skellington above. Aladdin characters, which is cool. Look over here and see what we have. A pizzeria. Not gonna lie, all this walking around is making me hungry. Would love some pizza actually. Thank you kindly. That is adorable. This looks like it is a TV section. We see some Gilmore Girls stuff here. Friends. Superstore. The Office, a whole lot of fun TV shows. Like I said, there really is something for everyone here. Definitely needed to pick up this keychain to add it to my Jurassic World Rebirth collection. Overall, I was really happy, had a whole lot of fun with everything that I picked up here at Funko Hollywood. Can't wait to get that Spider-Man one day. Highly recommend it if you're in the area. Please stop at Funko Hollywood.